Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, distinguished chairperson, respected reviewers, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Uswatun Hasanah from University Malaysia Terengganu. Thank you for the opportunity to present our study entitled Examining Productivity as a Mediator between Skill Training and Profitability Among Salt Farmer, PLSM approach. This study focuses on how skill training can improve the economic performance of salt farmers, especially by examining whether productivity acts as the key mechanism linking training to profitability. In many salt farming areas, improving productivity and profitability remains a major challenge. Although skill training programs are commonly implemented to strengthen farmers' technical and managerial capacity, their direct financial impact is often unclear, and this motivates us to investigate the pathway more carefully. In my research background is salt farmers still face low productivity and unstable profitability despite available local resources. Skill training is expected to strengthen technical and managerial capability, but financial impact is often inconsistent. The central question is whether training affects profitability directly or mostly through productivity improvement. The study began with a practical problem. In many cases, training successfully improves knowledge and capability, but it does not automatically lead to better farm level financial outcome. This suggests that there may be an intermediate variable that explains how training ultimately contributes to profitability, and in this study that variable is productivity. From a human capital perspective, skill training should help farmers manage production process more effectively, adopt better techniques, and make better business decisions. Therefore, the effect of training is expected to appear first in higher productivity and only after that is stronger profitability. Next, objective and hypothesis. My objective, based on that background, this research had four objectives. First, to examine the direct effect of skill training on productivity. Second, to examine the direct effect of productivity on profitability. Third, to test the direct effect of skill training on profitability. And last, to test whether productivity mediates the relationship between skill training and profitability among salt farmers. Accordingly, we propose four hypotheses. Each one states that the skill training has a positive and significant effect on productivity. H2 states that productivity has a positive and significant effect on profitability. H3 states that skill training has a positive and significant direct effect on profitability. And last, H4 states that skill training has a positive and significant indirect effect on profitability through profitability. Next, my methodology. This study used a quantitative explanatory design and applied partial least square structural equation model, or PLSM. This method was selected because it is appropriate for relatively small samples, prediction-oriented models, and models combining multi-indicator and single-indicator construct. The sample consists of 63 salt farmers who had participated in skill training programs. Respondents were selected through purposive sampling, and data were collected using a structured questionnaire with a 5-5 Likert scale administered face-to-face with enumerator assistance. In the model, skill training was measured as a reflective latent construct with three indicators, namely X1.1, X1.2, and X1.3. Productivity and profitability were modeled as single indicator construct representing operational and financial performance perception. The structural model tests three direct paths: skill training to productivity, productivity to profitability, and skill training to profitability, as well as the indirect path from skill training to profitability through productivity. For significant testing, bootstrapping with 5,000 subsample was employed at the 5% significance level. Okay, next, structural model. In this structural model, skill training is positioned as the exogenous variable, productivity as the mediating variable, and profitability as the endogenous variable. The model was designed to test whether skill training improves profitability directly or whether its effect mainly operates through productivity improvement among small farmers. There are three direct relationship tests in this model. The first part is from skill training to productivity, the second part is from productivity to profitability, and the third part is from skill training directly to profitability. In addition, the model also tests the indirect effect of skill training on profitability through productivity in order to examine the mediating role of productivity. The structural model that shows that skill training has a very strong and significant positive effect on productivity with a path coefficient of 0.858, a t-value of 19,042.5, and a p-value below 0.001. This means that better training is strongly associated with higher productivity among small farmers. Okay, next, measurement model result. Let me start with the measurement model. The results show that all indicators of skill training were highly reliable. The outer loading were 0.966 for x1.1, 0.966 for x1.2, and 0.613 for x1.3, and all of them were statistically significant with p-value below 0.001. This value indicates that the indicator strongly reflects the skill training construct. In other words, the measurement quality of the model was strong enough to support the structural analysis. Okay, next, now I move to the main structural findings. First, skill training had a very strong and significant positive effect on productivity with a path coefficient of 0.8058, a t-value of 19,042.5, and p less than 0.001. This means H1 was supported. Second, productivity had a significant positive effect on profitability with a coefficient of 0.1699, a t-value of 4.431, and p less than 0.001. Therefore, H2 was also supported. Third, the direct effect of skill training on profitability was positive but not statistically significant, with a coefficient of 0.256, a t-value of 1066.58, and p equal to 0.097, so H3 was not supported. Finally, the indirect effect of skill training on profitability through productivity was significant and substantial, with a coefficient of 0.599, a t-value of 4.492, and p less than 0.001. This means H4 was supported and productivity clearly functioned as a mediator. Okay, At this stage, I would like to explain the mediation evidence in the study. Mediation analysis is important because it helps us understand not only whether skill training affects profitability but also how that effect occurs. In this model, the direct effect of skill training on profitability is 0.256 with a t-value of 1065 and a p-value of 0.097. This means that the direct relationship is positive but statistically is not significant. However, when examine the indirect effect through productivity, the result is different. The indirect effect of skill training on profitability through productivity is 0.5099 with a t-value of 4042 and a p-value below 0.001. This indicates that the indirect pathway is statistically insignificant and substantially stronger than the direct pathway. In addition, the total effect of skill training on profitability is 0.8055 with a t-value of 16,653 and a p-value below 0.001. This total effect reflects the overall contribution of skill training to profitability after combining both the direct and indirect pathways. So the mediation evidence clearly shows that productivity serves as the key mechanism linking skill training to profitability. In other words, skill training does not significantly improve profitability by itself, but it does improve profitability when it first increases productivity. Okay, next for discussion, capability effect, training strength, technical and managerial ability, which first appears is higher productivity. For economic effect, higher productivity can improve output volume, cost efficiency and ultimately profit margin. And last, implementation effect, training alone is not enough. Profitability rises when farmers actually apply new practice in production. Okay, to practical implication for policymaker, practice implementation-oriented training, not only classroom-style information delivery. For training institution, integrate technical, managerial, and business management modules in one program. For future studies at mediators such as technology adoption, cost efficiency, or market access. The key managerial message is clear. Training should be followed by coaching, field demonstration and monitoring so that new knowledge become measurable productivity improvement. Practically, the results suggest that training programs should not stop at knowledge transfer alone. To improve profitability, training must be implementation oriented, meaning it should help farmers apply new techniques, improve daily production practice, and strengthen managerial decision making in the field. This is important because a training program may look successful in terms of learning outcomes, but if farmers do not apply the new skills in actual production activity, the economic benefit may remain limited. Therefore, productivity is the bridge between training and profitability. And the conclusion. In conclusion, this study found that skill training significantly improved productivity, and productivity significantly improved profitability among small farmers. However, the direct effect of skill training on profitability was not significant, while the indirect effect through productivity was strong and significant, confirming the central mediating role of productivity. The main message of this study is that training programs should be designed not only to teach, but also to ensure implementation. If training is translated into real productivity improvement, then stronger profitability is much more likely to follow. Thank you very much for your attention. I look forward to your question and suggestion. Productivity is the key mechanism linking skill training to farmer profitability. Thank you. Bye bye.